This is like a mall map. What's the first thing everybody looks for when they're in a mall, at a shopping mall? What does everybody look for? The food court. I love that. Who said that? That was great. What's the other thing you look for? You are here, right? So, ladies and gentlemen, you are here. This is what we're talking about. Now, stop for a second and take a breath. What have we said so far? We said that, hey, execution's harder than strategy. And the kind of execution that's really hard is the kind that requires a change in human behavior. And the hard part about that is this 100-mile-an-hour whirlwind that won't go away. Now, I got good news and bad news. When it comes to that stuff inside of the red circle, there are rules for getting that stuff done in the middle of a 100-mile-an-hour whirlwind. The good news is there are rules. The bad news is there are rules. Very good. And these rules don't care what you think, by the way. They don't care who your boss is. They don't care about your competitive intensity. They don't care how many things you want to get done. They just dictate. We did not invent these rules. They are not ours. They are universal principles. They've been around forever. We just spent a decade trying to understand them. I'll give you an example. Flight. There are 4 rules for flight. You want to put an airplane in the air, even a big one, even at 747, same 4 rules. Anybody know what these are? Lift, thrust, weight, and drag. You understand the application of lift, thrust, weight, and drag? You can put a 747 in the air. By the way, have you ever stood by one of the big jets on the ground? You know what I'm talking about? Not in the jetway. But if you actually stood like on the ground looking up at one of the big jets, what goes through every human being's mind when they look at that jet? How's that fly? There's this little part of your brain that doesn't believe it flies. I mean, you're in Sydney, Australia, but you're like, there is no way. It flies. And the reason it flies is because it obeys natural law.